I'm going to show you how to make a quick barbecue sauce, and it really is incredibly simple. I am kind of doing this whilst messing around and doing other things, so as per usual, you've got my usual thing. So we want at least a couple of cups of barbecue sauce, and this has got to make an awful lot. It's going to cover almost 2 kilos of pulled pork. So we're going to go for around 2 cups. Okay, in that with no more apple cider vinegar. Now I usually would add apple cider vinegar, however I don't have any, so I'm going to use the next best thing, but not too much of it. It's going to add a bit of a tartness to it. We're going to add some lemon juice, and to that we're going to add lots of little other things. We're going to add some brown sugar, dark or brown. Dark if you're going for that more treacle molasses, but because I've no molasses, I'm actually going to use black treacle, so I'm going to use a generous, and it's about, because who doesn't like that sweetness in a barbecue sauce? So there's a good 3 or 4 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now, again, we're going all out on this one, so I'm not going to be cheap and use Worcester. I am, however, going to use the better Dorsetshire sauce. Now, I'm not a southerner, but this stuff is absolutely fantastic. So a generous splash of that. And this is all on a low heat, so this is slowly cooking as we are adding all our ingredients. And on top of that, we have somewhere a good tablespoon or 2 of smoked paprika, we're going to also add, not as much, about 1 of garlic powder. What else am I going to add to this? I don't, you could put onion powder in. I don't know why, I'm just not a fan of onion powder. I don't think it adds much. That ground garlic has quite a strong flavour. I'm going to put a generous amount of pepper in there. So a good pinch of black pepper. Salt. Now at this stage, it's yours. You can put all sorts in this, more honey, hot honey, jalapenos, onions, crushed garlic. I'm going to just come back in a second. So the last thing to add to this really is, while it's coming up to boil, you would go for molasses. That's the more American one. Next best thing, I don't have any molasses to hand, but we do have some black treacle sauce, and this stuff is absolute nightmare to get out. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to try and scoop some out, and doing a really bad job of that. In fact, I'm going to have to come back. I think I'm going to have to use a spoon for this. Wasn't going to do. So it's about, give or take, it is very messy, this stuff. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. Yeah, about a tablespoon. Just ignore me while I tell Alexa to shut up. Alexa, stop. Now, the final thing is this. Now, you can get this in a lot of places. It is potent. You literally 1 or 2 drops. That's it. Done. And that gives you that smokiness, that rich smokiness that you get with a traditional American barbecue. Not that I have really had a traditional American barbecue, but I would like to experience one. My dream, should this ever be big, not just for me, for the family, is to go on a food tour of a few countries, America, Japan, those being my main 2 that I'd love to go to first. So we're going to bring this to a boil. I'm going to just simmer it for about 5 minutes. Now, I don't have to put any salt into it. I'm going to have a splash more salt. Okay, job done. So I'll come back when that's simmering for about 5 minutes. And there's our beautiful, barbecue sauce Okay, now that can be served with absolutely anything. You can have it as a wing base, you can have it on, well, we're doing it on pulled pork. Ignore the Christmas stitch ball, it serves its purpose. But there we go, there's that very quick, simple 5 minutes, not even 5 minute barbecue sauce. Perfect for pork. We will show you that in a little while. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.